This morning I am going to try to show you how I winterize these concrete behind the pond stock tanks. This one, if you can tell, is made by the old Smith Cattle Guard Company. It is now made by SI Precast out of Parsons, Kansas. When you look in the bottom, you can see a copper line down there, and it has at the back of it a quarter turn valve. The front side of that copper line has a 1/8 inch hole that releases to the tank. It will fill the tank further up so that it overflows right here, and with that you have winter protection. Let me see if I can turn that valve on now while you watch. It was a simple process of turning the valve a quarter turn. I hope you can see the riffle on the top that it creates, and that will run all winter. The tank is ready for the cattle, I hope, for the rest of the winter. This is another tire tank ready to be winterized. You see the overflow pipe there straight ahead, and if you pay it close attention, you can see the little winter flow line. I would like to show you down in the tank as I can see the valve, but I will try to turn the valve on here again using the sleeve. The process is I reach down in, knowing about where the valve is, there, I hear it. That will do a nice job on this 4-foot diameter tire tank. This is a tire tank I had winterized a couple weeks ago. The cattle are using it, but they're at feed right now. I hope you can see down in the tank. It's pretty clear. Notice the float is submerged, which is okay. And the winter flow line is making a pretty good disturbance on the surface. And this tank stays relatively open all winter long. I have been impressed with this one. You see, it goes under the edge of the tire into the winter flow line, which exits. Let me see if I can show you. Down by the rock, you can see a bit of the pipe. It actually goes just beyond the rock. Here we are at another tire tank that I had winterized about 2 weeks ago. In fact, if you listen, you can hear it operate. I do like the disturbance that it creates on the surface. The overflow is just about to go over again. The cattle have been here to drink this morning apparently. I came by just for the purpose to check to make sure it was operating the way I wanted all winter. I think it is ready. Let me try to demonstrate the winter flow line here outside of a tank. Simply, this is the arm of the valve, the body of the valve over here, and the winter flow valve. What I was using was some vinyl tubing, drip irrigation tubing in fact. I run it through that lower link, bring it over to the push fit connector right here. It's just a push fit connector screwed in right to the end. Install that in. It's simply pushed in. It grabs like shark bite. And the line runs out around the inner edge of the tire and up to the top of the tire, where you secure it to the top of the tire. That's simply all I was doing with those tires this morning, so that you could see.